We didn't see the cat up on stage as much.
Yep.
But I mean, I said, the cat's my dog, bro.
Yeah, that's my dog.
I'm really excited about that. What is this?
All right, the next set is coming up. We do have
This Brady
a little window into the competitors, and this is actually a rematch of something that happened earlier. NBAD played against Switch earlier in the bracket. I believe it was 3-1 for Switch's side.
Yeah.
But now they have a chance at redemption. NBAD on the character that Switch switched from.
Yeah, yeah, and it's familiarity too. Like
Yep.
you know, Switch knows this character backwards and forwards. NBAD has been playing Rivals forever and ever and ever, so knows the core concepts of Zetter. His recovery got a lot better in this game, obviously.
Sure.
But we'll see how this goes. I think both of these characters are capable of blowing each other up toolkit wise. So we'll see how this kind of goes along. I was trying to see it earlier. Is that Torque in a smiley face?
I believe so.
Shout out to Torque.
Yeah.
Switch kind of in an aggressive position right now.
This time, not gonna fall
He was
for
watching that first set.
Yeah, he knows. I mean, Switch played NBAD earlier. Has to know. And I like that little weight on the ledge hang. I mean, 22%. This is starting off so well for Switch.
I feel like I'm watching the last game, down tilt fair already.
Man, a lot of characters got some down tilt fairs. Like,
Yeah.
man, how many characters don't have down tilt fairs is a question.
Claren does not. We're not talking about Claren right now. We'll talk about this after this set. Because right now, Switch is putting on a showcase for Zetter, and we didn't really get to see much of this earlier because when you play against Crag, you play against Crag. You don't play your character.
Yeah.
And when you play against ZB, you don't play your character. You play against ZB. Now we get to kind of see Switch express himself a little bit more, and it's really fun to see. I mean, both these characters, you see here the damage.
I like the poppy placement. No tech there. Difficult position to be in, though, as ZB's going to turn... Sorry, not ZB. I got ZB in my head. Switch is going to turn this around and already get a bunch more damage on this next stock. Another forward air, gets the meaty hitbox, and that is enough to get the stock. Places the fire down, and Switch running away with this game as, once again, gets the fire lit up on NBAD. Oh, guys. Even utilizing the Lily to extend the hitbox a little bit longer, but finally the upstrong gets that stock for NBAD.
Pretty dominant control here so far as this game one goes. We have seen NBAD make a couple of pretty strong comebacks in the previous sets to make it to this losers quarterfinals here. So I want to see that again. I want to see him kind of make this back.
Oh,
it doesn't look like it's going to happen this game.
My God. And this is a potential opening. Gets the wrap. Goes for a back air, a dash attack afterwards, and does not get the tech chase that NBAD was looking for. Such a horrible position to be in, though, as Switch is already picking up another neutral air fair. Yeah,
all three stocks you need there. I mean,
yeah,
consistent.
I think that one of the big things you talked about earlier that is a huge point in this matchup is combo DI.
Yeah.
Right, like, it felt like NBAD was not hitting the DI out on the neutral air, was not hitting the DI out on the down tilt that you need to not be able to get instantly exploded against that board air. I mean, that's such a great finisher.
You want to see a stock disappear, don't DI on down tilt.
Yeah, exactly. And it's possible that these might just still be true confirming at certain percents, but generally they're not going to be hitting quite as hard as they are. But going to rock wall, goes for the double dip, and actually finds himself in a little bit of a dangerous spot. Oh, but the phantom hug of the ledge.
Not just a dangerous spot, but now down a stock based off his own aggression.
Man, poor Lily just got the shit kicked out of her right
What
there.
I do?
It's like, God damn, man. You really hate me that much?
Not an arborist, Mr. Zetterberg. He is ready to burn things down.
I mean, literally, though. That's like what he does. He literally burns down the forest.
That's lore for you guys.
It's true. I watched an hour-long lore video on the way here.
I was going to bring that up. I love that video.
It was so good.
Shout out to the I'm going to look that up midway through so we can give proper credit to that guy. But that video ruled.
That was sick. I was such a big fan of that.
There is quite a bit for what is just a, animal fighting game based on the elements. There is depth to these characters.
Oh, man. Yeah, a parry there. Not going to get anything out of it. Still looking for the first shot. Switch has just proven survivability in this matchup is so key, and he's just not been getting hit by more than like 1 or 2 hits at a time. And this is where we've seen multiple times NBAD get the stock previously, is that tether upwards into double hit fall fair. And I mean, got another stock off of that one.
Yeah, I feel like he's just opting to use that instead of the upward sits in general now.
Yeah, I mean, it's working out. Who can argue with him?
It's interesting. I wonder why that shield moved the way it did after it got hit by that fireball. We'll have to take a look at that.
Yeah, run back the tapes.
Gonna get the up throw there, get the eye, but does get stuck on the platform. That's rock wall for you.
Yeah, hard to get away from these platforms in a lot of circumstances. And Ford strong.
Yep.
Into Ford, it should be the stock. Oh, unfortunately, cliffs.
Zetter and Rivals too, man. This character can come back from so much further.
Yeah, I wonder if that forward air was even necessary. I think maybe could have just been a ledge hog. Not sure.
That's a tough thing, though. You kind of expect it to have to like take that extra step in this game, which is why NBAD goes out there. Still in a good position, though. Trying to make it back, get back into neutral here.
And, oh, okay, a little poke. And, yeah, like you said, he's slowly eking his way back into this game, but forward tilt, oh, not going to be good enough, TI. It's tough, because a lot of times you're like, all right, what am I expecting? Okay, I might be expecting a down tilt. Have the TI out for that one. This time, got hit with the forward tilt, and it was just enough to get the stock, especially on rock wall with those shallow blast zones. But, oh my god, and just a ton of damage out with this fire. And
there's the Lily play again.
Oh, such a dangerous spot. And yeah, that's the down air punish when you're forced onto stage with the up air. But now, oh, this is even more damage. Almost gets the follow up, but great DI there for NBAD, not falling for the trap. And Lily is just getting involved with these neutral airs, but a triple fair? No, not the third one.
Just the two, and then the huge F strong.
Whoa!
Bring this to last stock. NBAD, what do you have in you? This is the stage you picked for the blast zones. This is why you come here.
Yeah, it's Lily does despawn. Now we need a little bit more for NBAD, who's just finally found a dash attack and a tech chase. Once he gets another one, tech in place, covers that once again, the tech, and he is still all over Switch. He is finding even more.
But it's only 60-70% now. It's to get something big here.
Oh, wait, where did the mark go?
The mark went off of he shielded the Lily bite.
Oh, okay. Unfortunate.
Yeah, now you had to get Mark and a full neutral win again. Has one of those wins.
And forward air, just not go for the double dip.
Just roll.
It's not enough. Somehow, Zetter is still able to make it on stage, but the down strong is not enough to kill. Did not have the time to get the dash forward, to get the reverse hitbox of it.
Oh, and that's how you're going to lose the game.
No! No fire, it's not enough. Oh, and NBAD on his final legs, but gets the down strong follow-up, and somehow, at 190%, lives to tell the tale in Rockwall.
NBAD, you're so sick. I hope you can hear me. You're so sick. That was crazy.
Wow. What a showing.
That is that incremental things here. The set that he had to make top 8 was like this. Lost game 1, clutched game 2, barely won game 3, and then had a huge comeback in game 4, which led to a much bigger pop-off than we saw on the camera right there. And I promise you, we will see another big one if that happens here.
I mean, I think the people who've been watching this tournament stream have certainly seen the pop-off. But, oh man, another chance here to get the win on Switch. He so desires.
Switch, though. That led to a good 30-40% just off the read of that throw.
When that forward strong, almost enough to get a kill. I mean, I feel like if the fire was there, would have been it. But
it's the mark there.
Yeah. Oh, no tech, but does have the tether. Barely making it back. Unfortunately for Switch, was facing the wrong direction, so couldn't get the forward air follow-up that would have killed. And that means another lease on life for NBAD, who has the mark on Switch, and goes for the up air. Not enough. Oh, a tech in place. God.
I want to say that probably picks up roll in as well there, too.
Yeah, that's one of those things where you can usually cover 2 of the 3 with a strong from Zetter, but you can't cover all of them. And that time, cover the right one.
It's going to be big here to get this stock pretty soon. Obviously, it gets the fact that, yeah, you want to take stocks as fast as possible, but Switch has had such a strong neutral presence.
Yeah.
That is exactly what NBAD needs, because now you can start working on the second stock at similar percents. You don't have to worry about this lead getting larger. Gets the Lily grab there.
I love when, you know, you see a Maple just dash back, let it rip with that F-Strong, because it's such like a massive hitbox that, you know, it'll catch a lot of people going for like an aerial approach to you, like short hop forward air. It just absolutely eats that alive. Great work there, but now the shoe is on the other foot as, I mean, Switch is just blasting out a ton of percent. Not going to get too big of a follow-up here. Good DI on that neutral air.
So a minor thing here, and you see it again there.
Yeah.
NBAD has been coming back from ledge with that wall jump back air. So we saw Switch actually shield it the last time. Doesn't shield it there, but that's kind of that no mix-up we've been seeing a couple times from him, where he just kind of comes back in with this aggressive option and really puts himself in a great position, because not only do you have a hitbox coming back, but you're usually going to be then facing towards the blast zone with your opponent in the corner instead. It's a great Switch situation.
Yeah, great way to switch on Switch, yeah. Oh, but the down throw fair, yeah, catches that. And this is looking really good for Switch, who just is already racking up the percent on the next one, has the ignite on. And one of the things I think will be interesting to see is if Switch can really hard punish that back air off ledge. You see the shield, that's not that hard of a punish. But if we see like a parry, for instance, it could be the death of NBAD.
You see both of them trying to just jockey for position here. Gets the parry there on the fireball to kind of take back center stage. Gonna get the wrap. Maybe a little bit of a movement flub there.
Yeah, I think wanted to wave land on that top platform to cover the tech. But unfortunately, Switch might be getting the stock right here. Forward tilt, really great spot to be in. Air dodge used, but okay, able to tether back out and even get a confirm off of that up air. And Switch will never miss those angles. He talks about it. He's like, I've been playing Spaces for how many years? Do you think I'm ever missing an angle? No shot, but does not matter. Down strong, we'll get the kill regardless of what angle you choose.
Yeah.
And oh, but so will that forwarder. Another purple to end the game, and Switch is up 2-1 on NBAD. Last set, NBAD got one game in the exchange. Let's see if we can do a little bit more in this one.
I get a text from GPick watching Top 8 at home. I'm 5'9". Thank you very much. Don't spread that 5'6" slander.
5'9"?
Sub 5'10's all the same to me. Love you, Nick. You can't see, but I'm making heart hands for you right now. All right, so we're going to go die for the last stage. NBAD hoping that Switch would just go die himself.
Fun fact, 5'9" is 69 inches tall.
Shout out. Shout out. That was quick math. Why do you know that?
Because I'm 5'9".
Listen, you don't look 5'9" on the camera.
There you go. There you go. All right, the Catling coming out. I know it's called the Gatling, but I like to call it the Catling.
I'm down with that. I'm down. I heard it, and I was like,
It's not strictly correct, but I like it.
And then just even start here, but it's going to be this first couple sequences, right? You know, that's big right there from NBAD. Puts himself in a position to maybe take this first stock. But Switch just hasn't really given up the ghost like we saw in the second game.
Oh, yeah, but the forward air should be curtains. Yeah, just enough. And
hey, down tilt forward air.
Yeah, that's right. I swear, man, every character in the game has it.
Ooh, big reverse there. That wall cling's so tough to deal with because you're like, oh man, I've got him.
It's just such a huge timing mix-up is the biggest thing. I think like a lot of times you're like, all right, you know, Maple, they're off stage. They don't have that great of a recovery. I should be able to stop it. And then they wall cling for like a solid second. You're like, oh, hit a button. Nope. Wall jump back here. I got you.
Ooh, hits him out of the side B there. Gets the side B back on stage anyways. High F tilt.
Yeah, gets that. Oh, all right. Nice answer back. The double down strong. Huge damage into a double fair. And managing to make it back to stage 2. Oh, what a big turnaround. This is a huge inflection point in this game for NBAD, who's already racking up a bunch of percent on the next one. We see that the downer is an incredible punish, though. And forward air. A lot of resources spent in the corner. I mean, not even opting to go to ledge there. I mean, it's just one of those things where NBAD has been so proficient at getting back that it's never been Switch able to hog it.
Misses the pin grab there to kind of extend that sequence of control. But now we're back in a position here. You hear the crowd starting to pop off a little bit. I don't know if it's for this or for what's going on in the next stage over, but this is such a good position here for NBAD. Just keep building this up.
Switch not able to get the stock just yet, trying to reset with a fireball, but this could be a big opening to double fair. Goes for the dip, but it doesn't connect, and now...
Wow. You saw him stall down there. He knew he was going to take it in that moment. Was not going to risk going back to stage. Was not going to risk going back to neutral. That was an absolute lights out moment there from NBAD.
Yeah, resetting on the ledge, using that side B to just disrupt the start of the up B, and then is like, you know what? This is checkmate. You have to up B here. There's no other options. Although I feel like maybe in that spot, a pity flip to wall could have been a mix-up that Switch had gone for.
Yeah.
That perhaps NBAD wouldn't have been prepared. But we haven't seen Switch utilizing that much. The pity flip to wall and the wall jump hasn't been really in his repertoire. He's been mostly focusing on the high down Bs and the up Bs. So I'm interested to see if maybe Switch will implement a little bit of mix-ups in this next game. But right now, NBAD look like he has those ledge guards on lock.
And you look at the stories that these two player cams tell. NBAD lean back, stressed. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but Switch locked the in.
Locked in.
Just absolutely serial killer stare, trying to think about what stage we're going to. And it looks like we're going to be going to Etherean Forest here.
Oh, no, he gives a little bit of a smile.
Now he does. Now he does. Looks like there was maybe some difference there, but it.
Oh no, I think that might be a DSR thing. Did they play on?
No.
Did they play on Force? No.
No.
Okay.
But we're going back to Godai regardless. So here we go for our game 5 here. Who's going to win this opening salvo?
Oh, that's
Who's
mine.
gonna get
That's
this
mine.
first stop?
Oh.
You see NBAD starting to get a little bit of a control here in the corner, but Switch forces a way out with the rough nair. Waits for it, gets out of the grab situation, ducks under the fireball. These players are playing so carefully around these kind of common options. There's the grab on that back air. Love to see that adaptation from Switch.
Yeah, a couple of times he's been facing the wrong direction, so he wasn't able to get a punish out of shield at it. But this time, NBAD mixes up a little bit, goes straight back to the ledge instead of off of it with that back air. But a forward strong catches that downward jump, and now it's just a fair train all the way across the stage.
The waste resources to come back, gets all the way back on the stage though, so safe and sound. 37%. That is going to be your first stock, and that resets in the camera. But I mean, we saw him take out that last stock in the game 4 pretty around these similar percent, so not impossible for Maple here.
Yeah, great punish there, 40% on the hit. And this is the thing about utilizing that back air off the ledge. It seems like it's fairly unpunishable, even on shield. I think we're gonna have to see a carry out of it. Oh,
you hear the crowd react to that? The collective, as that forward smash, forward strong connects there. Unbelievable read there from Switch on the DI.
There's something about an ignited strong attack from, oh my god, from Switch. I mean, it's not gonna matter. The fair train seems like NBAD has them too.
Go for the up throw there, re-grab. There's a Lily jab reset. Did not know that. It's how that worked.
Oh, I thought we might have seen it suicide. What? Was that the ledge hog?
Yeah, that was.
It was just there long enough.
We've seen Switch hit the angles.
He hit the perfect angle, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter.
I'm coming in here real quick. Watch this invincible.
Oh, and that can be the whole set here, but tried to catch the tech in place, but now the corner off stage, and now game 5 blast off.
The crowd is getting into this, guys.
Going straight back to ledge, showing he has those angles, but I mean, it's not going to matter. The ledge is hog, quadruple neutral air all the way across stage, racking up the percent, getting a huge amount of damage on it. Now Lily is planted, and the fireball building up a little bit of damage with the fire. And once again, that special get up is punished incredibly hard. Now the back air off the ledge. Spot dodge down. Grab. Oh, forward. The meaty one is just enough. Switch gets the game, but oh my god, NBAD with an incredible showing. I mean, just everything about it seemed like it was going to go to that last moment. However, Switch clutching up in the end.
What a set. What a game 5. You have the ebb and flow of all of that. NBAD stealing a stock at 20%?
Yeah,
25%? Just going,
sub 30
you're
for
going,
sure.
You're going back to ledge? No, you're not. I'm going to ledge here. And then Switch, decades years of
At
experience.
least a decade of experience.
A decade, not decades, but years of experience just goes, I'm good.
I'm good.
It's not insurmountable. I got this.
It's that clutch factor, you know, that people discount the fact that just playing for such a long time allows you to be in these situations where you're in game 5, last stock, last hit. You know, you're calm. Your opponent, they might be shaking in their boots. Their heart might be beating super hard. You're just like, I've been here before. And Switch had certainly been there before and showed it and clutched it up. I mean, what more can you say about someone who has just been playing so incredible throughout this whole day? Only loss so far was to ZB in that game 5 last hit. I mean, an absolutely insane set.
So we see what's left for us here, right? From top 8 to top 4.
Yep.
We're taking a short break after this, guys. We've got to pay the bills, so appreciate y'all sticking around.